Hello, hello. We're here. We're live. We're live. Hello, eager chatters. First, first, I'll drink to that. I will drink to that. Very nice. Oh, ooh, electric catfish. Okay. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Very good job on that one. Hello, everyone. We're coming in on a. I'd be fishing. If it was a good morning, I'd be fishing. Coming to you. I can't stop thinking about Sonic. Did you think it was really good? I mean, it was a fantastic movie. Like, there's an exciting lore to get into. Turn on auto hide. How do I? The little thingy won't go away. Do you know how late it is? Kopat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've just got this shit going on, but I'm trying to keep it real. How do I turn? Wait. Shogun, how do I make that go away? Oh wait. It went away. Okay. It went away. Folks, it went away. Yeah, I mean, Sonic is just such a great it was as you were noticing when you're watching the movie, like Sonic thrives with character interaction, and I really think that is like the secret sauce that makes Sonic so good, because it was just a fun platformer in like Sonic 1, 2, and even 3. Like Sonic 3, maybe like the Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the peak of platforming. But you get into like Sonic Heroes and the characters actually start like interacting and having like silly and fun personalities. I mean, that's when Sonic gets Sonic is character interaction. Which is why I think everyone should play Sonic Heroes, because that game is just full of it. I mean, you've got 12 unique Sonic characters doing their Sonic thing, and oh man, it's just wonderful. It is fantastic. Oh, very nice loggerhead turtle K. So good to see you. So good to have a loggerhead turtler with us today. And I really hope, just the last thing I'll say on Sonic, I really hope that it isn't just Shadow in the new movie. Like, I mean, it could be. It very well could be. Like, the next thing they have to deal with is Shadow. But hopefully they start introducing some of the larger lore in play with Sonic, like the catch. I would hope that for you. Oh, I don't know about that, Kay. In the pond, I don't that doesn't thrill me, as much as it might thrill you. I'll have to ruminate on that. Very nice black spotted grunt. Very nice. Different place. Okay, I just feel like that would be slightly a little inappropriate. Like I could put the two of them in the pond. Like I can get Sonic Agent Stone, and then Sonic Eggman. Like that can be in there. Wow, there is some really, not in a bad way. There's some really good fan art of the two of them, like just being big buddies, being besties. Man, people really like this character, and I'm so glad they're besties. Maybe something more though. Maybe more than besties. Maybe that could be, it could be nothing. It could be nothing, but it also might not be. Also, I think put a pound of cocaine in the bun. I hear like that. People like that. I hear, But what if? But what if? So Jim Carrey probably is done after Sonic 3. Is Agent Stone like? like hot enough shit to replace that? Like, is he hot enough to be like the even if briefly, even for one movie, the main bad guy of a cinematic series? Does the student become the master? I'm curious. Hi, Bowd. Hello, Bowd. I think. Well, see, I was thinking about it now. Is like he didn't really portray like his evil, so much as his loyalty and dedication to to Eggman. No, he's not gonna become the main. He's not gonna become the main gun guy. I fear. I'm gonna switch over to the game real quick. He's not gonna be the main gun guy because that guy is already a guy. What's going on? Okay, and then to break down today's activities. Okay, so I went through all of the Tricos. I went through all the Tricos, and what do you mean? What do you mean? Bring out the whole ocean? What are you saying right now? What does that mean? Okay, I went through all the Tricos. There is a quirky one in here. There is a quirked up Trico in here. Where's the quirky one? Tell him to bring out the whole ocean. Yeah, Copat, what are you saying? He's arguably the best part. There it is. There it is. Okay. So this Trico, I looked on its IVs, and this one has really good IVs. It's just quirky. It is quirky. So, but we're gonna use this Trico. So the fruits of the labor from last stream, they did pay off. I just needed to check all the IVs. So it has like, I mean, it has a neutral nature, which is fine. And then I believe it has like, let me get them pulled back up again. I wrote them. I took a note. I should have taken a note. What were they? They're like, it's like, I think this is one that had, if it might have even had some 31s, but it had at least 29 in both special attack and speed, and that's exactly what we were wanting. Is a just a high speed, high special attack Trico, and then maybe just like some balanced bulk everywhere else, like, and then like a healing move like Mega Drain and Giga Drain. But it would be nice to get the perfect tree gecko, but getting perfect IVs in this game is such a like monolithic task that I was like willing to like anything. I mean, these are 29s. We got 29s and above here. Let me. I don't want to. Okay, let me. Um. That's allowed. That's allowed. Is Grovyle better looking than Sceptile? I mean, that's not really fair because Grovyle was like the main character in Mystery Dungeon. I think it's a little unfair to Grovyle. I don't think we should allow the British spelling of ass. Why not? Oh, you know what's okay? Okay, you know what one really got me today, and I was like, we weren't actually arguing about it, but I was like, Sarah, why do we call it gas? It's so clearly a liquid as I'm pumping up the fuel in my tank, and they're like, I don't know, it's probably like combusts when it turns into gas. I'm like, no, no, that's not it. That's not what happens, and that's not it. I'm sensing some darkness here. We call gas. It has the name, like the colloquial name gas. It is from a British trademark called gasoline. No, it's not short for gasoline. It's short for a trademark called gasoline. Gazline. It was a trademarked product. They call it petrol in Britain because that's normal. They're normal. It's petroleum. It is petroleum. It's petroleum, but no, it's short for this company called gasoline, and also alternatively spelled with a C. They're Casaline or something. Named after marketer James Castle, a shopkeeper in Dublin sold counterfeit gasoline and replaced the C in the name with the G, thus coining the name gasoline. It's a company. it is branding, and I'm not gonna have it anymore. I'm calling it fuel. I'm calling it petroleum. I know how we feel about British stuff, but I feel like logically obligated to call it either petroleum or fuel now. And Sarah was like, "No, no, do not call it petrol. That is one of the most annoying things you could do. Just call it fuel. Just call it fuel. Otherwise, I agree with you." But I think it's a little absurd that we call it gas. What's your least favorite and why is it Piplup? I least favorite, I think Sarah is right. I think there should be a concerted effort to call it fuel. I didn't make it. That is too wild of a story for me to make it up. Okay, I, it's it's free to read all over the internet. Let me think. What's wrong with Piplup? What did it do to you? It's a rare water steel type when it evolves. I know that I'm sort of bringing Empoleon into things, but what's wrong with it? Okay, so just as a quick update, I'm taking the perfect Trico. We're gonna take the perfect Trico, and then we are going to do its EVs in. I kind of just might have it be like mixed EVs. We just can't have attack. Like it needs a little bit of bulk. It needs a tiny bit of bulk, I think, to survive. And like we want like an HP bar for Mega Drain. Other than that, we're gonna move into the next Pokemon that we're building. So we've got two. The next one is... Alright, quick poll. What do we want to do first? What do the people want? Do we want Hoppip or do we want Magikarp? We're doing Jumpluff. I'm going to do them all eventually, but we need Jumpluff and we need Gyarados. So, I'm seeing a Magikarp. Okay, Bowed. Now you've aired. Bow, no, you have aired, because Chikorita is a top 3 starter, and it's not even 3. It's not even 3. Embrace beauty. That is a beautiful design. Everyone loves beauty. Kay didn't even, who made the poll? Because you didn't spell Hoppip right. Okay, please be with me. I never have a bad opinion. Wow. Over here hating Piplup. Now, I do agree with you that Chikorita got kind of screwed over by Game Freak, and it's really unfair. It should be a fairy type. It should be a fairy type. Now, what the hell is this? How do you have ads? You have a sub. Why do you have an ad? Twitch, hello? This guy's got a sub. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Get the ads out of this valuable subscriber. Get the red carpet out for this. I just can bite my behind. And you get a fish. You get a fish for subbing. Everyone who does anything with that green gets a fish. It's just basic science. Okay. It's looking like Magikarp. So I don't. Okay. So for this challenge that we're doing, let me explain a little bit. We are doing a. This is gonna be an all flying type team. I'm thinking of signing up. Did they convince you? Did they finally convince you? They finally get somebody. Okay. So we're doing an all flying type team that is going to be Jumpluff, Gyarados, and Pidgeot. Do not ask me why it has to be those Pokemon. I will not tell you. It is for something very exciting I have coming up in July. We just have to work on it now. Just know that we're doing a flying type build, okay? So, everyone being against Hoppip convinced me. What's wrong with... No, I'm with you. I love Hoppip. I'm voting for Hoppip. Tower singles. It is for... pyramid singles. Tower singles can actually be really fun. That could be like a fun just on stream thing. I would not be if this team would have to be really ironed out to do tower singles. I think it's gonna be okay in pyramid singles. You get the ground immunity, of course. Gyarados has Earthquake for pesky electric types. Is this the one where you find item? Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a maze. You can find items. You just have to get to the next floor to win. But there's definitely gonna be fights along the way. Is the thing. Okay, where's Agumon? I don't know. He's probably with Blue Eyes White Dragon. He's hanging out with. Okay, so it looks like we're doing Magikarp. Okay, so for Magikarp, okay, when Hoppip comes, you and I will rejoice. Hoppip is next, of course. Okay, so Magikarp has no egg moves, which is awesome. Whoa, there's a canonical blue Magikarp. Is this from Magikarp Jump? Maybe it's who's Kabumon? I do not know my Digimon. It just never really occurred to me. What other Pokemon spin-offs can we name? I don't know. Um, who knows Bakugan? Who's Bakugan names? There were some Bakugan that I really, really liked, but I don't remember their names. There was like a blue one that could make its name, it could make its type, like any type. And he was like friends with the little guy that like looked like Koichi. Oh yeah, I nearly got the, oh wow, wow, that's really cool. It's really, really cool. Okay, so where do I get a Magikarp? I don't even think I have one. Oh, you just fish them up wherever you want. Okay, so I mean, we're gonna get started. Who can name your favorite Zatch Bell character? I really liked. Was the doll's name Zatch Bell? Like, I really liked the kid with the blonde hair, who I think is like actually a doll or something, maybe. I genuinely really enjoyed them. I was like on Toonami when I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, this is pretty cool. It's almost as good as that time Naruto fought Neji in the Chunin exams, which is one of the best anime fights of all time for reasons that I don't even need to get into. No, but I will though. It was just so good. It was just so good because the thing about Naruto and Neji's fight in the Chunin exams is that you have to understand that the main character of that fight is not Naruto. The show is called Naruto, but in this moment, Naruto is not the main character because he is not the one getting the flashback. He's when and it's like they give the character the flashback right before they're about to lose, but that means that character is that they are the one experiencing the dynamicism in the moment. They're the character that is having their worldview challenged. Naruto's worldview is not being challenged. He is fighting a difficult physical fight, but Neji, his entire world is collapsing because Naruto is holding a torch to him. And ultimately, this fight is his entire worldview rocked, which ultimately it turns Neji into a good guy, into a piece of shit guy, because Naruto and Neji, they have this parallel between Neji sort of he like superimposes the idea of Hinata onto Naruto, and Naruto shows him up, but it's not that he no, he's cool, he's cool. What did I tell you, Kay? He's like yeah, and then you realize he's super cool. That's what I was thinking. Um, they did do him dirty, but I think Neji has a really important meaning in the story at large. Um, because if you see Naruto all the way through, the big clash is like the Naruto versus Sasuke of it all. Like they like the show is sort of saying that like there's two types of people in the world. There are Sasuke's and there are Naruto's. And this culminates in the ultimate conflict of the entire show, with being Naruto and Sasuke, of course. But then there's also Madara and the first Hokage. Now, I'm trying to get you to care deeply, though. Okay, that's the thing here. I'm gonna try my best to get you to care, because so we have our Narutos and we have our Sasuke's, and we have our Madaras and we have our what is his name? Is it Higuruma, the first Hokage? I don't really know, but there's your Naruto's and your Sasuke's. And thing about Naruto is he's not just some like hero of light, of course. He is like outwardly like bubbly and like rebellious, but he carries the darkness of the world inside of him. And he like, they have that whole thing where he has to give his inner self a hug because he is so damaged deep down. Like he has that he has like the emotionally unintelligent dad thing going on, but he's trying his best. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. Sasuke, on the other hand, has sort of like an inverse problem to that because he's lashing out at the world, but that lovable kid is in there. Like the kid who loves playing with his brother. Like the light is somewhere deep inside of him. He's not just some dark monolithic being. And this is the entire oh, nice sword. This is the entirety of Naruto's like messaging. And the first time that we see this, in like full like one-on-one form, like a model for the rest of the show, it isn't Naruto versus Sasuke because Naruto and Sasuke haven't fought yet. It's Neji and Hinata. Hinata is that Naruto, and Neji is that Sasuke. They are almost a model for the entire rest of the show. And Neji is representative of the Uchiha clan, while Hinata, the main branch family, is representative of the Hokage, whatever the Izumaki. But this largely goes unappreciated in Neji versus Naruto as like, oh, douchebag Neji loses to Naruto. He's forsaken his fate. Like, ha ha ha. The really cool guy lost to the really silly guy, and now he sucks. But it was a big character moment for Neji. Naruto, he didn't develop at all. He just did what he normally does. And it was the first time really in the lore of the show that the circle of hatred was broken, because that's what happened. The two branches, one of the branches would abuse the other branch, and instead of ever healing, they would just continue to send the circle of hatred down. And that was starting with Madara and Hashirama, and it kept going until Sasuke came to hate Naruto. But we see in this rare moment with Neji, his worldview is challenged, and he agrees. He takes Hinata in a totally different light and says, I was wrong. And the cycle of hatred is broken in this moment of humbleness. So I think Neji's a pretty good character. And I think that's a pretty great fight because it means a lot for the series at large. I'm talking about anime. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, haters. Yeah, Neji's kind of a douche, but he's really cool, and he means a lot in the series. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you. I partially got it from a YouTube video, but I was like, wow, this guy's really saying some shit here, but more people need to know. I said Date Bayo. Oh no. Richard agrees with and disagree. Wow. New pinned comment. New pinned comment. Yeah, good call there. Good call there. I'm so sorry that happened to you, About. I wish you had maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know would have worked. I don't know would have worked in that moment. I don't know would have connected with him. So sorry. Well, Copat, what's wrong with you? Oh wait, no, that one's good. Wait. I'm confused. I think. Is that the one where, the bad thing happened? Or is that the one where... Okay, no, the puppet guy. Now, that was really cool. That was really cool. And it was a big moment for all the people who hate Sakura and think she's a useless character, because she beat one of the world champions just using her fist. She didn't have to use any, silly tricks or anything. I'm a dub. Sarah says the same thing. I agree. Dub is good, but it is fun to throw out Date Bayos. I'm probably not saying that exactly right, but some dubs are really bad. But some I can just I can, I do have like some favorite dub voice actors. Like there's some really good voice actors in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and there's some really good voice actors I think in the dub of Fairy Tail as well. I love Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is that's kind of, I mean, like within the anime space. That's sort of my guilty pleasure because I know a lot of people think it's really shit, but I think that a lot of people think Fairy Tail is it's kind of the ultimate power of friendship talk no jutsu show. And that's when I'll begin to throw hands. That's when I'll begin to throw hands for sure. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, that was just one of the Shogun. That was one of like that's just I don't know, one of my favorite moments. I feel like I was it's not though. It's one of the greater shows. People are just dumb and I'm right. I think you should read the pinned message again if you don't like the shows that I like. Yeah, Might Guy. Oh man. What in oh, oh. Yeah, consult the pinned message if you come in here hating on me. Alright, big Magikarp egg coming up. There's not really much to do with Magikarp. Like, we don't have to, like, set up egg moves. We don't really have to, like, we don't have to do, like, there's nothing special to do. Like, you just breed Magikarps. I guess we're looking for maybe, like, an adamant one. If we can get an adamant Magikarp, that would be awesome. But, Kakashi has a flashback from meeting Guy. Oh, it's good. It's good. I guess if we get a shiny, I'll eat my chew or something. I mean, getting a shiny in this game, I feel like that's worthy of eating a shoe. I mean, they're just so rare. Ended up just like you said, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, and I love that. I love that. I love that. How do I feel about shiny Magikarp versus shiny Gary? What's shiny Gary? I'm sorry, I need to turn on the... I much appreciate your sub bout. I didn't have the notifications turned on. It's back. Chew it first? I was like, I don't even know. No. I do not chew. Oh, shiny Gyarados. As in, okay. I don't know. Gay... Whoa! Gyarados. Whoa. I guess I like the red one more. I am quite partial to red Pokemon. Like a vibrant red really works for me. Yeah, God, the Shikamaru morning episode. I mean, who is the king, Kay? Who is the king? God, I was touched by that. I really was when he's like, "Damn, who is the king? Who is the king?" And he's like, "Oh, I know who the king is. I know who the king is. The king." And if you don't know who the king is, then you need to do some soul searching. I mean, the issue though with Golden Magikarp is though it's just Magikarp. Like, what is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? I mean, I guess it's gonna be a lifelong friend and companion, but eventually it is going to evolve. Eventually, you have to let go. You have to embrace change. Life will change, and so will Golden Magikarp, and it will turn into Red Gyarados, the goat. It is beautiful. It is really beautiful. You said you didn't want to. Wow, that's really brave. Yeah, even the shiny Magikarps don't have enough sentience to be lifelong friends. They are like jellyfish. No, let's not be harsh. To be loved is to be changed. Wow. To be loved is to be changed. That goes kind of hard. I mean, I would say, I mean, I would have to agree. I would have to agree. Sarah has changed me. Sarah has changed me in a lot of ways, and I've had to hold on to that. I've had to embrace that. And I think it's one that people need to hear. To love is to be changed. Yeah, and those who reject change are destroyed about it. Can you find it unremarkable? Like, do I find it unremarkable because of it? Because everyone has a bunch of them from Gen 2 and Gen 4. I mean, that's a great point. I don't they like they kind of lose their luster in a way. And there's never been a special Magikarp in the same way. So I fully agree with that. I fully agree. But I mean, I'm just a red fan, you know? Like, I'm a red fan through and through. I love things that are red. I mean, like Magikarp right now, that's a great red. It's like a nice fishy red here. A nice carpy red, if you will. A nice Crucian carp red. Shiny Hunt that just changes one color. It's a banger. I do love the mono-colored. That's why I love, I love Scizor, even though it's that kind of nasty color. I think it's great. I don't think it's nasty at all. Poor Jolteon. Poor Jolteon. It deserved a little bit better. It deserved just a little bit better. Shiny an NPC. Well, look at you flaunting your wealth. Letting it all hang out. I love Scizor. Let's get some Scizor love going tonight. Scizor is in a tough place, and it really needs our support. And the only way that you can help Scizor is with a small loan of $1 million. I reset that game so damn. Yeah, not intentional. We're taking that one back. Whoa! Anybody Scissoring tonight? I guess, there's a price for anything. Kind of want to be playing get a shiny of all the Pokemon the NPCs want. Oh, that would be really nice. It'd be a big sweetheart to all the NPCs. With any luck! With any luck. I love that when they hatch out of the eggs, they do something. Like Magikarp flops a little bit. It just, it throws its weight around a tiny bit. Oh, this one's a naughty Magikarp. Don't go anywhere near this Magikarp. He's a naughty. You don't want to mess with this guy. With any luck. With any luck. So naughty. Hope everyone enjoyed the new, just another taste of what I have in store. But hope everyone enjoyed the Droomish content today. I was quite pleased with it myself. I usually am, but I feel like this one was particularly good. I think I actually did it in a moment of usual like over criticalness. I do think I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good today. Guards, seize that Pokemon. Send him to my quarters immediately. There is like in the anime, they're like an off and on recurring character. They have like a single letter name, like their name is like J or something, but they kind of act like that, and they will capture Pokemon, but they won't capture them in Pokeballs. They have like petrification technology, and they will like go after rare Pokemon and try to turn them to stone. It's quite sinister. It's Yeah, they're like they're like they're worse than Team Rocket in many ways. It's just one guy. What is this in? It's like a couple seasons of the anime. Like let me look. Pokemon anime like petrification guy. I'm just gonna. Their name is simply J. They're a Pokemon hunter. They first appeared in Diamond and Pearl. And she died in a boating accident in one of the conflicts of an episode. They crashed their ship and then sunk to the bottom of a lake. They sunk with their ship. It's very gruesome character. Jay has what looks like some sort of cannon attached to her arm that is able to turn Pokemon and humans into stone. And they have some pictures on the wiki. She successfully turned an Azelf into stone, a Regice into stone, and then she puts them in her dungeon or something. But like L, am I right? All right, Jay is a complete free agent as well. She has worked with Team Galactic apparently, but she's just a Pokemon hunter. Turns them to stone. I mean, I was pretty shocked when I saw this myself. I didn't know that she died though. You ever heard of statues? No, she wants. I mean, she's a sick freak. She wants to find rare Pokemon and then turn them just like to petrify them. I mean, it's like Lusamine, kind of. I don't know. Well, I'm sure this is probably on the wiki somewhere. Um, bum, 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 bum. I don't know. It doesn't say on here actually. I don't know if they're dead or not. Um, Oh, okay. A cannon attached to her arm is able to turn Pokemon and humans into stone. The effects are permanent unless Pokemon are placed in a special case or are revived with hidden power. I don't know why hidden power works. Hidden power saves them. Regigigas, however, destroyed her petrification tech. Yeah, and she has a bunch of henchmen or something. So yeah, she's all sauced up. You know Jay's gonna catch some Pokemon. More like L, am I right? Alright, this Magikarp is an awfully lax Magikarp. Ba-da-ba-ba. More eggs. More freaking eggs. Got the Trico. What we need is okay, so the 9, we're trying to get 3 teams of 3. Team 1 is like almost done already. It's going to be the Sceptile, which we have, Grumpig, who is already set up, and then Lanoon, who is in the box. Lanoon is all set to go. And then Team 2, I actually forget what Team 2 is. It's like, I think it's Breloom. And then 2 others I can't remember. I have a picture. I'll pull up a picture. Breloom, Dodrio, and Scizor. I think is a pretty cool team. It's a little weak to fire, but it's pretty. That one will be pretty cool. And then the 3rd team is our all-flying team with Gyarados, Jumpluff, and then the last one is Pidgeot, who I'm not super excited about. It was really the only one that made sense. I didn't want to use like Salamence or something. I was trying to avoid pseudo legendaries just so it would be like pretty painstaking, but not like I don't want it to be easy. And plus, I don't think you can do Salamence at level 50 because it evolves at level 55. I think it should be Tropius. Let me well, this is already deeply locked in. It could have been Tropius. I just picked Jumpluff because I like Jumpluff a little bit more. I like Jumpluff a lot. I mean, it's great. It's a cottonweed. There's never been a better cottonweed than Jumpluff. But there have been like, I don't know. What even is Tropius? What even is Tropius? It's like a fruit-bearing dinosaur, sort of. Whimsicott, hello, Bowed. I'm a Gen 3 player. I only like Pokemon Emerald. I can only remember the good old days. I saw this, oh my goodness, this tweet made me so angry. And I have him muted already because all he does is make me angry. But, Joe Saribi, up to his old nonsense on Twitter, was like complaining about complaining again. And there's like the group of people who were like always like running the numbers on Pokemon events, like Pokemon, like the complaint that I'm making and a lot of other people are making is that it's like the events that they run, they're not as good as they used to be. And I think this is pretty like strongly substantiated, but like from like an emotional and like experiential place, I suppose. Like, and I just made a whole video about it famously. You get like an item, like a special ticket, you get to go on a boat ride. It is just like so close to being objective, and it's like I feel like Kayla, you're a newer player. You're a newer player. I'm sure that you've gotten at least a handful of events where they're just like, here's Mew, have fun. Like they just give like, and it's a cool guy. It's always a cool guy. It's like Mew or Mewtwo or something, and they're just like, here you go nuts. You got Mew now. It's like, what do I do with this? Where's the whimsy? Where's the mirth? Where's the yeah? Thanks for the Mew. Do you want me to like now that one is maybe kind of a bad example because they wanted you to take the Mew into fights with the Mewtwo. That one was actually kind of cool. You they give you a Mew specifically to be like a surrogate to fight the raid Mewtwo. Right? It's like reparations. Here's a Pokemon. Thanks for playing our poop poop game. But and I know that these people have lost the plot because it's like I'm like and I feel like a good chunk of people are like, yeah, and that one's really good bout. I think Victini is one of the better ones. It's really cool. It's like you're losing the plot if you're getting out the spreadsheet so that you can like numerically prove to people it's like, look, they give out just as many mythical Pokemon as they used to. The events are just fine. Like it's like by the numbers, it's you are completely lost if you are trying to like tell people they shouldn't be like mad about the emotional experience involved with a video game when you're getting out the spreadsheets and the numbers and like telling them it's like it's a fact that you're wrong. Is it? No, it's not. I thought the movie was bad. I don't care if you thought it was a 10. I don't care if you I don't see, and that's another one is like I don't care. Metamorphosis could be like, I don't know, somehow like physically proved to be a good book. I will never accept that Metamorphosis is a good book. I think it's a piece of shit book, and I think it's really disgusting that it's a classic. But like I get to have that opinion because it's a very emotionally driven process. It's very personal to me. Yes, I think that book is dog shit. That is one of the worst books I've ever read. It makes me viscerally angry. But that's it. It's fine though. It's all fine. It's all fine. But you can't prove to me that it's a good book. You can't prove to me that I won't accept it. I won't accept it. I had a bad time reading it. And I ended it. I was like, whoa. I'm angry that I read that. It's a piece of art. It's a piece of media. We get to say whatever we want to say. The thing that makes my blood hot though is when people like the complainers show up. When like the backlash to the backlash is always crazy. Like I mean like you see it I guess more right now when it's like the Israel counter protesters show up, and like I saw one just the other day, it's like 5-6 people marching for Israel. It's like, yeah dude, they really need your like they really need your help. You're really sticking it to these people, but in any capacity, backlash makes me so viscerally angry. It is such a I'm backlashing here, but it's such a monumental waste of time to tell people like that. It's like, no, you're wrong about the way that you feel, and I'm so angry about it. I'm gonna try to prove that you're wrong. I'm gonna get so worked up and angry, and I'm gonna fight you about something that ultimately, essentially, boils down to your feelings. In the case of media, that in many other cases, you may just being a giant asshole that history will not celebrate you on. But it's like hey, I can't take. And so he specifically brings it up without like warranting all the time, and it's like, dude, I used to think it was fun and now I don't think it was fun. I can point at some things that make it that way, but I don't have anything objective like a spreadsheet, because it's a game, it's a piece of art. The only thing I have is what I experienced, and I promise you it wasn't as good now as it was then. And it's like, oh, nostalgia, rose colored glasses, no one's ever satisfied anymore. Shut up. Shut up. Let people feel things. Let people feel what's in their heart. Feel what's enjoyed. This, you'd think at this point it's like, no, it's like 1 million times now. For one, shut the hell up. But also, you can the great thing about like games and art existing is that you can go back at a certain you can be as an adult and go back and like experience those things again. I know. Well, it's an interesting case with Joe Cerrivi, because I think he reported on Gen 5 earlier than it came out, and his website almost got taken down because of it, and he just rides for them really, really hard now. He he is incapable of saying anything negative about them ever since that happened. It is it is an interesting case with him, but yeah, I mean, everybody like that is still like a very generic, easy, like, it's like, yeah, why? Like, is Pokemon gonna come down and reward you for your white knighting? Like, Pokemon doesn't even know you. Pokemon it spits on your entire existence. That's how much money they have. But let's just say that. Let's just say that. Big Pikachu would step on you and not even notice. Nice Iron Hands, Lav. Really nice Iron Hands. But it's like I don't like for exactly as you're saying, Kay, is like good art will always be good art, and I think there's something really special, almost ethereal, in the way that if you could say, I know, and it's like, oh, the best people's best Pokemon game. I always love to tell people this, and I went on this kick not so recently. It was like, oh, the best one is the first one that you played growing up, and the worst one is the one that most recently came out. And I love to tell people that I was 17 years old playing X and Y and felt like I had discovered the child in me once again. It was like, I mean, in many ways, and it's like I'm not like, I would tell you this unprompted, even if we weren't on the subject, but it's like I'm 4 games in to Pokemon at the point of playing Y, and I felt like I was like, this is the first time I'd ever actually like played a game. Like, this was the first piece of art that had ever mingled with me, like, deeply. Like, people are capable of being subjective to objectively subjective to what is in their hearts, and it is not like just because they don't like something that you like does not mean that you have to like tear down their entire point of view. I wish I was getting mingled with deeply. That's absolutely Mutt. Essential feelings for Ruby is I mean, I have it too. I have it too. I absolutely, and yes, I think in many ways, they cleaned up. Scarlet and Violet are not perfect, but a lot of the problems that I had with Sword and Shield right when they came out were cleaned up in Scarlet and Violet for sure. I think it was kind of a tragedy that they had the wild area, but they did not have the multiplayer functionality that Scarlet and Violet had. It was like sort of half there, and I really appreciated that it fully made it into Scarlet and Violet. I have an edit button on my comments. I'm so sorry. Um, it is pinned. Yeah, just yeah, just go type it again. I mean, really for anything though is like you can do battle with someone. I don't know, not do battle, but it's like we can disagree about our takes on art pieces and media, but don't ever like try to derail, like, not like I don't know, the ground that someone's standing on instead of their point of view. Like, it is such an dishonest low blow to be like, oh, nostalgia, oh, Nobody appreciates. No one's grateful. Oh, uh, rose tinted glasses. Like, no, don't which is like there is absurdity in the spreadsheet, even though that is essentially what I am saying. But that's a completely different miscommunication. I think I disagree is enough, and then you can move on. Backlash is some of the like, well, and when I say that, it's like I don't know, it's like silent majority bullshit, like where it's like okay, like you disagree, that's awesome. I still get to have an opinion, and I'm not gonna stop having it. I think I have a really good reason to have this opinion. Actually, I asked myself, and we found ourselves to have a really good opinion. So I don't really want to hear the reasons why I'm not like a fully functioning enough adult to think that a book or a game is bad or good. God, it makes me hot. I was surrounded by beauty. I mean, absolutely, absolutely. But the case in point here is that like it is 1 million, 1 million, 1 million %. Like there is a night and day difference between the way that they do distributions and events. I not being able to enter buildings. Like guys, come on, that's what you're defending right now. I can't go inside. There's one building I can go inside, and it's school. Like, is that the world that we want to live in? That the only building we can go inside is school? There's a night and day difference between the way that they used to do, and it's like yes, the case is true, and this is what the spreadsheet is always saying is like the case is true that there always have been distributions where they just give you a Pokemon. I mean, like the first distribution they ever did, which I just kind of feel like you're talking about with Gen 1, is they just gave people a Mew. There was no Mew story, they just handed out Mew. That's fine. That is true and the case. Yeah, just let people have opinions. Like you can love the game. I love when people love games, especially games that I thought were bad because they're not wrong. They can see something that I can't, and that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. We can disagree about that stuff. We can have a lively discussion about it. But it is beautiful that they can see something that I can't, and because that is just joy. That is just joy and beauty and whimsy. Yeah, that's a how normal you are. How normal you are about. Yeah, like I I really did. I loved it. I would say I loved it. I think the thing that wowed me about it was for one the characters. I think they really cranked up the character interactions up to 11. Like Kieran's story, Arvin's story, just I mean like unexpectedly being moved by a Pokemon game. This is awesome. Arvin touched me. His character. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful story. Oh, online love as found same thing. I hate doing someone's home. People try to gaslight their critics. Yeah, look. No, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. The they just don't do the thing anymore. Now they have actually they've returned to form, interestingly, but you have to pay for it now with like they did the mythical event with P.E.K.K.A Run. But I mean for Gen 6, Gen 7, and Gen 8, which didn't even have a mythical to begin with it. There were no like special add-in stories for these bonus Pokemon. And they can have as many events under the sun as you want, but if you have 0 of those versus 1 of those, you have infinitely more. And that's like Black and White has the Victini event. Sword and Shield has no event like that. Now that may only be a difference of 1. That is infinitely more. However, they Black and White has something that Sword and Shield never has and never will have because it's over. So those are not it's not like the correct metric. Yeah, that I was telling Kay about that, Seth. I was like, Kay, here like check this out. This is how you get this Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, and she was like, "No, you're lying. That's not real. That's not real. You're telling a story." I was like, "Nope, it's awesome. It's true." Yeah. I mean, I definitely. I mean, I'm like I've been guilty of that, and like continue to fall into that bad habit sometimes. There's definitely better and worse ways to respond to these things. I mean, and in like Joe Saribi's case, I mean, his name is Joe Saribi. I think there might be an issue. There may potentially be some personal identification going on there. Yeah. I mean, so like that definitely fixing going on. It's just a little silly you have to pay for the Meloetta and Pekka Run events, but what am I gonna do? Pay for them because I like this stuff and I like getting content and having fun. And I think it's a it's like Drake famously said, money for fun," in that one song. Money for fun, money for fun, money for fun. But like, I think you can do like like before saying like it's like I don't know before like attacking the ground that somebody's standing on, like I don't know, you can discuss about it. It's like, oh, what didn't you like? Or it's like, oh, well, that's weird because I saw it this way, or like I think I mean just for the human connection and like the understanding of art as a whole, like honest dialogue should always be the first tool in your toolkit instead of being a jackass. I mean, like, we were watching the I mean, it should come as no surprise that I love Sonic, and we were watching the Sonic movies yesterday. And in that movie, I think one of the most unfortunate things that they do is Sonic makes a bunch of like timely references. But we had a lively discussion about it because it's something that I enjoy being Sonic because that is Sonic. But Kay very appropriately pointed out that like media has sort of ruined this behavior in recent times, and I was very glad to have the discussion about it. I mean, to be as esoteric as possible about what was like just really just a few sentences that we were yelling at a movie, but no, I thought I like I don't know, I thought it was lovely. But and you're right, and I really get it. They are tapping into these things. I think that if Sonic was here right now and he pulled off some crazy move, he would Fortnite dance. It's just the unfortunate reality of Sonic's. Exactly. Sonic was the Fortnite dance. Sonic, if Sonic was in my room right now, it might be the first thing that he do. The first thing that he do might be either flossing or default dancing. Like that would be like in his maybe his number one play. It's not Sonic's fault. It's Out of Touch Hollywood writer's fault. But I like remember the '90s. The '90s are burned into my soul. Oh, those '90s. I loved them. Yeah, Sonic would be dabbing and yeeting and whatever it is that those kids are doing. He'd be saying, "What the Sigma?" He'd be saying, what the Sigma." If you ask anyone off the street what the greatest decade of all time was, they would say it was the Minnesota Fats of decades, the Minnesota '90s. Okay, do we have an adamant? I mean, we've seemingly got everything but an Adam in here. We got Sassy. Is Sassy worth using? Sassy could be no. I don't think we want to do Sassy. Just say Sassy is okay. Sassy is all right. It's really good in the Battle Palace specifically. There's some major plays to be done with a sassy Pokemon. It'll throw something right back at you. Ooh, y'all! I got really cool. I've been wanting one for a while, and I finally had the money to. But I got one of those like platforms you can just drop your phone on, it'll charge. really, really cool. I'm very excited. I mean, just the future of gaming, and it's gonna give me like 5G in my injection or something, but it's awesome. Really, really cool. So I guess the problem with being chronically dated, but I wish you would break away from that instead of just being dated in a new. But he's hip. He's cool. He's radical. Sonic is radical. That's what I think. Hey, if someone tries to touch you in a place or way that you don't like, that's no good. Thank you, Sonic. Sonic knows. Sonic knows what's right. Damn, why am I not getting, Oh, why isn't he walking out? Yeah, I want it. Why, is he, like, hiding? Why was he hiding that he has an egg? Being radical itself is dating. Okay, well, I have my own, I have many feelings about that one. But I think it's cool. Hello, Tekken Tag. Let's listen to... Okay. Oh, he's just scared of me. I'm cycling so quickly. I'm cycling so quickly. They don't seem to like each other much. What did Ditto do to Magikarp? What's wrong with these two? Let's listen to Chappelle Roan. Who is that? I hear y'all talking about it pretty often. I still just don't know who it is. I'm sorry. I miss the... Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I think you would love the Sonic comics. You would love... And it even has a new publisher. The IDW Sonic comics are... Oh, they are lovely. They are so good. I mean, like the second arc that they do in this Sonic comic, they do like a... I mean, it's called the Metal Virus Saga, and it's instead of like it is like a zombie it's like a zombie storyline, but Eggman makes this metal virus that turns people into zombie robots, and it's like it's really grim, and getting to see the Sonic characters like emote in these ways is fascinating, and I think it's a testament to Ian Flynn's excellent writing. It's so good. I loved those Archie comics. Those Archie comics were very good. I could go on and on. I could go on and on. Love Chappelle. She's everything. I mean, I love everything except for evil. Which Magikarp is in here? We take your... I don't actually know. I think I have to drop a Magikarp in. I'm just gonna drop in a girl Magikarp because I'm imagining that's the case here. Who would love Chappelle Roan? I would love... What are we breeding today? We are doing Magikarp currently. I need a good... We were looking for... Folks, today we were looking for an Adamant Gyarados. We were looking to do a very classic set. An EQ Gyarados. I believe it will be EQ. Perhaps not Waterfall. Let's just go look at the... I'm going to go look at the Smogon page for Gyarados. Smogon... Gyarados. What about Jolly? A Jolly Gyarados could also be lovely. I figured the power would be what I want. So we're going to get... We're definitely getting Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and then we have some options. Double Edge, Taunt, Thunder Wave, various hidden powers. I am adamant that this Gyarados better be adamant. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that? We have a chatter who loves adamant Gyarados. Damn. Okay. Well, she comics are frequently quins. Are just the characters that appear again and that competitors. Oh, thank you, Seth. Seth. Thank you for knowing Thank you for knowing about my nonsense for once. I mean, I entirely agree. Those I've had so many sad, soulful nights where I just sit in the shower and look up into the water.
Mankind knew that they could not change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
Absolutely, Jack.
Heaven or hell.
Thank you so much. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Jack, we're talking Sonic right now. We're talking Sonic, Archie, IDW. I've had so many nights where I would sit in the shower, stare up into the water, and think I'm never gonna see how that story resolved. And it was my favorite, my it was my favorite story. I think it's if Ian Flynn had gotten to finish that arc about Mecha Sally, and Mecha Sally, this is a very normal story. If Ian Flynn had gotten to finish that story about Mecha Sally and showed us what happened to Antoine, showed us what was going to happen to Bunny, what happened to Joffrey and Ixis Nagus, it would go down in history. I wouldn't be able to sing the praises of anything else. Oh, I love it. I love it. Keep watching those long videos, Bowed. Keep the magic alive. They're very. You should. You should. They're very fun, Jack. They're extremely fun. I frequently stare into a cup of black coffee, then look at my bulletin board of Sally Acorn pictures to remember. Do it for her. And like, I felt like Sally had finally started becoming a normal character. Like she was normal. Like, cause now say what you will about Ken Penders, but this guy like turned Sally into like just something abominable. She's like this like I mean for one she's like 10. She's a kid. And in this story, she's like 15 or something. And he like just turns her into a side piece for whichever guy in the story he thinks is right. She's a teenager. Okay, she's a teenager. Still really weird. He was doing some very weird stuff in the early days with her. And he even like, I mean, he like there was some shit he was saying on Twitter about her that I was like, why was he allowed to do this? No, but nice Iron Hands. I loved some of the dating, the soap opera stuff. I think it got a little heavy at times. But Sonic and Sally, I mean, they were, their relationship. I was endeared. I was endeared. I was endeared. I liked their ups and downs. I I especially liked. I mean, this is very far into their relationship, but there's like in like the 150 to 200s, there's like this like one specific scene between the two of them. Um, Really weird. I know. Isn't that strange? The King's. Oh, that one. Oh, Jack, that one's so good. The 25 years later story is awesome. I must agree. I must agree. There's like one in like the issue 150 to 200 or something, and Sally is like they're having like a moment where they're like reconnecting, and they're just talking about what is this? Oh, you caught what the hell was Zero? I just got an achievement for that. What is Zero? I've never seen this before. It's Zero. Cool. I don't know. That got an achievement for me on here. Penders was saying that in his like canonicity of Sonic, Sally, and Joffrey, that while like Sally and Sonic was like the canon pairing, that Sally lost her virginity to Joffrey, and just like, dude, these are Sonic characters. What's going on in your mind? What are you? What's like? What's right from left? What in the world? What are you thinking? And he's like. So now that this see exactly that was when I was like, okay, Ken, no more of that, please. There will be no more of that. I think you're done. You're done talking about this. And so like I mean, that guy. Why was that pinned? Legit jail. Like what are you doing? No. What was this guy thinking? And this he's like he was frequently he I mean you can go find them. You can go he made several like very sexually charged tweets about these characters. People would ask them things, and then he would answer in like full earnesty, even though it was like 100% just like a gag at his expense. He's like, "Yeah, she lost her virginity. Yeah, it's really normal." I freaky stuff. So it's yeah, I did not care for like no, and I mean that was like the whole I mean, like that type of attitude, I could feel like kind of oozing out of it at points where it's like, yeah, like Sonic is this sex symbol, and all the ladies love him. Everybody's into Sonic, and there's like that one. There's one issue that I can't stand. I'd have to really dig through my collection to find it, but it's just like a Sonic harem issue. Like for whatever reason, all the girlies are into him for an episode. Like it's like a classic like self-report, I think like love potion episode or something. Like can't say I care for that stuff very much. Oh, and there's another one that was also done by Ken that like strongly implied Ken had his greasy little mitts all over this. He was loving it, unfortunately, I fear. That like the story began. I'd probably be able to find this one. Um, you hit the nail on the head, Bowden. The issue begins with Sonic and Bunny. Bunny is like estranged from Antoine. Bunny and Antoine have a very lovely relationship. They're dating off and on for the whole thing. They have an extremely wholesome relationship. They get married eventually, and they just love each other. And they have like completely different like strengths and areas of expertise, and they get married and they go on a honeymoon and they take Tails with them for some reason. But it was a great arc. It was a great arc. I'll say that much. It was very normal. Tails left them alone the whole time. It was very sweet. But in like the one I want to say like 160s, there is an issue that starts with Sonic and Bunny, like they are like laying next to a tree, and clearly they have just been doing something. And Bunny is like, "Uh-oh, Sonic, like they're gonna find us. They're gonna find us." And it's like the extreme implication that these two just did something that they probably shouldn't have been doing in this child comic book. And they're a hedgehog and a rabbit. That one was like I mean because that stuff was like Ken tweeting about it, and I didn't know about that until like a few years ago. But that one, when I read it, I was like, what were Bunny and Sonic just doing? What's going on, Mom? Like I'm 12 and online. What's going on? They, oh man, it. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't. Oh, damn it. Help! I need an adult. I need an adult. It's on the Sonic Archie wiki. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool. It's really cool and really normal. I'm really glad they threw it on there. But Ian Flynn, I'll sing his praises all day. He got in there and he fixed everything. I mean, there's like a 3-issue arc that he did, and they like told him, he's like, "All right, Ian, when you do this arc, we need you to wrap up as many of these bullshit Ken Penders storylines as you can. Get rid of them or turn them into something usable, because they had like 100 and something loose end plot lines going on, and he wrapped all of them up in 3 quick issues. And it's some of like I think it's probably like my favorite story within the story. I think it's called Darkest Night. And it's a bunch of characters die even, which is really really awesome in the Sonic comic. And it's really really good, and there's like this big like political drama happening in the background. Oh, I love Darkest Night. I feel like the same person would not have pondered about the time Sally freaking Acorn lost her virginity in the Sonic comic. I'd have to agree with you. I'd have to say that, most people probably didn't. Most people were probably like, yeah, that's not. They didn't even think about it. There's no conscious thought going on here. They're just, oh wow, look, Jolly. Okay, okay. The Jolly Magikarp has appeared. Should we go for the Jolly Magikarp? And the great thing about the Jolly Magikarp is that I very awesomely got it on a female Magikarp. So I could actually turn on the Everstone breeding. We can do some actual Everstone breeding here, folks. Let's get that ready to go. Okay. Big Emerald plays happening tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Ian is like, I mean, Jack, it's so cool because he wrote for Sonic Frontiers, and he's like establishing canonicity across like the games, the comics. Like they had like comic only characters mentioned in Sonic Frontiers. It was really cool. And you should. I think the Battle Frontier is a really worthy time. It's really exciting to sink your teeth into it. Don't try to rush through it. Don't try to rush through it if you do. It's really worth your time and effort, I would say. Yeah, that's no good. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That's no good. That one, jail. Jail, I think. Where's the Everstone? Yeah, Ian Flynn is the man. He is the man. Well, you'd think, but he has done such a good job. Like, I mean, there's a reason I love this so much. The the overarching canon is kind of unreal. Okay. All right, I'm sorry to all the adamant lovers out there, but we will be farming Jolly Magikarps today. Just because that's kind of how it happened. And I think, I think it'll be really good because it is really important that this Gyarados is max speed, because the big issue with a flying type team is classically going to be Earthquake, or is gonna be electric types, which you deal with by having an Earthquake user. And so if Gyarados can actually outspeed any of these electric type bastards, then we'll just clock them with, and not in the bad way. We'll clock them in the good way with Earthquake. It's kind of unfortunate for me that clocking has taken on a new meaning in the modern age, because it's like, like I used to think, it's like, oh, like in a boxing match, like, oh, bam, I just clocked that guy. But I shouldn't. That's no, I did not clock that guy. I fear. I am distraught. I'm so sorry. The jolly truthers have won in this instance. Generations I thought was a fun game. Just seeing, I want to know what they do with Shadow's story so bad. It's gonna be awesome. Oh man, I can't wait to see John Shadow Wick in the Sonic 3 movie. Well, clocking now has taken on a colloquial meaning in seeing someone and knowing that they are a trans person, which the right people get to meme about, I would say, about that. But like, if I'm just throwing it around willy nilly, I could be getting myself into a miscommunication just waiting to happen. Here we go. Yeah, but not the people who really not the people who really want to meme about it. Exactly. Oh, hello. So now that I mean, I should have just gotten one egg out of the Ditto, because now, I mean, now we're just I mean, these Magikarp, they're in here. They're like rabbits in here. They're making eggs like nobody's business. It's about to hatch. It's about to hatch. Magikarp must have a really low step count on its eggs because, like, I just got it out of the daycare and it already says it's about to hatch, which I think is because of the Slugma tech going on here. Only an Emerald, by the way, in Gen 3. Think of people who really want to do. Oh, I've met too many. I've met too many. Like, is there a certain like guys? The people are like, oh, well, so, like everybody should be able to say every word. Yeah, you should not be able to say every word. I fear. See, you should not be able to say every word. I had this one guy. Oh my goodness, this this guy, this guy. He's arguing with my friend. He's telling them. He's telling them. He's like, well, I think that he says I'm not gonna say I in any case here because this is so rancid. He says that he thinks that rap is like a lesser form of art because there are certain words in it that certain people aren't supposed to say, and they're like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? My friend says, oh my god, like what? It just I mean I hate to start with this, but like, what is wrong with you? Oh, absolutely. Sport Trends rights here. Damn right. Trends rights, damn right. I have been playing the Thousand Year Door. I'm not going very quickly in it. I'm at Petalburg right now. I'm really sinking my teeth in. Hello, Lou. Hello, Lou. I loved the movie yesterday. I loved those movies. Huh. I'm at Petalburg. I am going right now to Mayor Kroop's house. He and I will soon be discussing the Crystal Stars. It's just me and Goombella right now. Maybe someone will be joining us real soon. I love Sonic now. Sonic is so back. We are so whoa. This one gave me an adamant nature. Whoa. I mean, are the adamant truthers so back right now? They could be. They could be. Let's find out. We might have to do some IV calking while we're here. Sonic is awesome. Sonic is so back. John Shadow Wick is about to be off the charts. Shadow will be hitting the gritty with Keanu Reeves. I mean, I've got an adamant one in play now, and it was a female, so I can pass that nature down using the Everstone. So, I mean, I think it's just gonna be a matter of calcs at this point. Are we gonna get the spreadsheet out today, folks? Are we gonna get the spreadsheet out to analyze what's better, Adamant or Jolly, in this situation? Because I mean, there's a couple of targets that we need to outspeed here. Like Electabuzz is a big one. Plusle and Minun is particularly important. You know, and if these are just words to you, one of them is fast and one of them hits hard. They were I wouldn't even say kind of good. They were kind of awesome, especially the second one. I mean, the sequel, like, I thought the first one was good and fun, but I was excited to see what they had. Yeah, like, the first one, it's just Sonic and some humans. I wish there had been more animal characters in it. But when you get Sonic and Knuckles and Tails together in the same room, things get awesome. I mean, like, there's just, like, Sonic and Eggman is like someone last night said it best, is like Eggman is like essentially like another animal character in this way because he like interacts in the same way they do. Joe had the weird decision to insert Sonic into it. It's not like that. It's not like that at all because Knuckles is a bad guy at the beginning of it. Knuckles, the first fight of the movie is Sonic getting his, well, you haven't seen it yet, but Sonic, it's like the games. It's not at all like Alvin the Chipmunks. It's more like Sonic Heroes. Ever heard of it? The awesome game for the GameCube. It's like it's very much like Sonic Heroes. They've got Sonic, they've got Tails, they've got Knuckles. They're best of friends, and they've got to stop Dr. Eggman. Okay, they're not gonna sing songs. They're not gonna be any damn chipmunks about it. There might be a chipmunk though. Sally Acorn, bring her back. And maybe even Amy's not a chipmunk, but Amy could be in this next movie. I think they might get Amy into this next movie. I don't know really how she fits, but she's a big part of Sonic Adventure 2's story. I can't believe you're saying this is like Alvin and the Chipmunks. And oh my god, he's so cool. Knuckles is so cool. And unlike Sonic, he doesn't even chuckle. He's just gonna flex his knuckles. Like, I mean, you're looking at a guy here that doesn't even chuckle. How awesome is that? He's so cool. I chuckle. I have to be honest. I do some chuckling from time to time. All kinds of stories. He's gonna get all kinds of stories. He is gonna be given all kinds of stories. I mean, have you played Sonic 06? Hopefully not, but that Project 06 looks pretty good. Yeah, and Sonic Rush. Yeah, please let them move into more animal character stories. I really think like they blew my socks off with Sonic 2. The Sonic 2 movie was awesome. Knuckles and Sonic just talking like a cinematic highlight of a lifetime. Like when they like compare their worldviews, it's peak. It's peak. It's peak, Mr. Joestar. It's peak. And we're just gonna keep getting more of that because this next movie is gonna be 4 animal characters and Dr. Eggman. He's back. He is back. Oh man, Shadow interacting with all of them, getting to see Shadow and Knuckles, because Shadow and Knuckles have such an interesting relationship in the games. They don't talk about it very much, but Shadow and Knuckles have a fascinating relationship and interactions. I agree. I think it was very safe for the first movie to just be like Sonic and Guy. I mean, it was honestly pretty charming. I'm charmed by it. But Sonic and Guy is fine, but Sonic and Knuckles when they face off, oh, it's real. It's real. I hope Shadow and Knuckles kiss. They do it. I mean, you know, people are saying that Knuckles is a they them lesbian. This is just what I've heard on the grapevine. There's no confirmation at this time, but it's looking good. He goes on a weird libertarian rant. Oh, like that is like that jet voice acting video. I love those. I love those. Okay, jolly, 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 jolly. We're rolling in the jollies. I think we're gonna do jolly, folks. We are looking for, I mean, this one has 15 speed. This one has 15 speed. 15 speed on a Magikarp. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Let's go to the IV calculator. Pokemon. Magikarp. Not Mabostiff, please. It's gonna be a holly jolly Christmas for Magikarp. You got that right. You got that absolutely right. These are pretty good stats, honestly. 7 in attack, though, is not awesome. Well, it is only Magikarp, so I'm not gonna cry about it. This is saying that 20 to 31 IV in the speed category. This one might be pretty good. It has a very well actually. What are the ranges here? I mean, they're pretty large right now. I mean, like it says it says it has a oh wait, I guess I could go talk to the judge. Right? There's an NPC for this. I don't know why I'm not tapping into that. Let me get one of my birds. Let me go get Rayquaza. Okay. Said I know you haven't seen the second movie. One of the things I was worried about with the second movie is that they were going to mess up Knuckles' portrayal and just like make him like a complete like bumbling meathead like they kind of did in that Sonic Boom series where he's just like he's a meat brick. But it was strangely and very fortuitously one of the best Knuckles portrayals I had seen since like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Like he is soulful in these movies. He's earnest. He's not dumb. He's not dumb. He's just very earnest and he doesn't understand like earth slang and idioms. So they take advantage of him and they're like he famously tells them he's like Eggman tells him he's like, oh, like it is customary here as a symbol of trust to firmly grip one's hand and then shake it vigorously. And then Knuckles, like, almost breaks his hand because he just does what he says. He's earnest, you know? And I think they got the Knuckles portrayal just right, and I think they're going to get the Shadow one right. Why did that guy just, like, go on a thing with me? Like, he's like, time is so cruel. Ah. Where is this NPC? Where is the judge? Does anybody know where the judge is at the Battle Frontier? Where is IV Judge? Emerald Battle Frontier. Found in the building right behind the Pokemon Center at the Battle Frontier. Okay. Yeah, he's in one of the houses. Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you, Sherlock. Hope you're doing excellently. Okay. Is this him? Awesome. Okay. Better than average ability. Cool. The best aspect of it is its attack. The stat is outstanding. Well, that means that it's in the 26 to 30 range on attack. So this thing has a pretty good... better than average means 91 to 120. And it has a good attack, at least. This one is usable, I think. I think it's definitely usable. These are just going so fast. I think I can do better. And we already, like, have it locked onto the ability that we want. So we were looking for... I fear that means the speed is actually not as good as I thought it was. We're looking for that big flopper when it comes to speed. Like, we're in the fishing hole. We're getting the biggest flopper out here. This is gonna be a big flopper. And we're gonna get it. We are gonna make it happen. The biggest flopper. Did they ever tell you the legend of Big Flopper at the fishing hole? Every fishing hole has got a big flopper. You know, the one that got away. The champion Big Flopper. Okay. You need to get rid of... No. This, everything else can stay. Everything else can stay. This Trico is good to go. With the 29s that it has, it's lovely. It's excellent, even. Oh, I guess what I could do is, like, every batch of eggs I get, I could go check the judge. You have a job where you say words, and yet sometimes you still say judge. I don't understand what you mean. I think I'm saying great words. I don't have a teleprompter like I usually do. I thought I'm, you know, for like a story just off the cuff, I think the big flopper, it's a fish. It's like the legend of the lake, Big Flopper. Big Flopper, the legendary fish. And I mean, who's gonna be a bigger flopper than Magikarp? Of all of the floppers, all the floppers out there. Ooh, another 15. This one seems to have a high defense stat. An excellent development in defense stat over here. Yeah, I think I say words pretty good. You're gonna want to watch out for them. It's one of my bigger skills. All the Magikarp variants and Magikarp Jump. There's I was just looking. There's like a blue one, right? There's a blue Magikarp. I mean, they've done it with so many others. It would be really cool. They've done it with the doggy. They've done it with, remember Vivillon? Remember Vivillon, and it got like 16 forms? I love that shit with Vivillon. Agreed. Yeah, please, Magikarp minigame, in-game. That would be really cool. Like the minigame in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It would be lovely. Life would be a dream. Life would be a dream. Da 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 da. Oh man, the hunt for the Pavilion patterns, like right when they came out. I mean, it's much easier now, but man, oh man, oh, a cast form. It's so cool watching it change. I was doing the Pokidoku yesterday. I was very pleased with myself. I said, water type cast form. Yeah, most unique answer, no question. Pokeball one. The Pokeball one was like an event, I think. I have a Pokeball one somewhere. It might be on my home profile. It's lovely. The Pokeball pattern is lovely. I just wish there was a Sandstorm cast form. Like, I kind of get it because it's precipitate, but I would love to see what a desert cast form looks like. I do fear that is probably the rarest pavilion, like or like the most sought after. I don't remember why I have it. I know they did a distribution for it. They just handed it to you. You can get fancy now from SV. Yeah, you get a real. Oh, true, true. Yeah, it's the only one that's event only. Dude, I gotta look at this. Does every cast form have a shiny? I mean, that's like 4 Pokemon in one, but I don't think I'd ever really want to shiny hunt a cast form. Because you either have to like soft reset at the weather station. Alright. Oh, ooh, these look good. Ooh, these look good. Wait, where are the shinies? Ooh, now that, okay, these look awesome. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Only in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. How fascinating. How interesting. Well, now they exist and they look great. I think the water one especially looks really good. That's really cool. I guess Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl did one thing right, as it's famously said. I had fun playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl exclusively, pretty much, because everyone else was playing it when I was, and that made it fun. If we had all just decided to start playing Platinum and somehow like gotten Wi-Fi online, I think that would have been more fun. They had just pulled up their bootstraps and remade Platinum like they should have, or done like Platinum features in it. I think everyone would have been much happier. Shiny Spindo, and I get my Ribbon Master to Gen 8. In which game? Spinda is so weird now because of how they're doing it with, doing the stuff with home. Or like it's like non-transferable in all these cases. Damn. Good luck. Good luck on that one. Alright, so now we go talk to the judge. Here's a Gen GBH. I liked it, but now they've also played Platinum. I get why people would not. Yeah, like, the game is fine. Play Platinum, and then you'll see why everybody's pissed. Night and day difference. And Emerald, those and Chico. Wow, 2 shiny Spindas. That almost feels like strangely unlucky. Wait, this one's quite impressive in its ability. Folks, we get a quite impressive. Quite impressive. What does that mean? Ooh, that means we are in the 121 to 150 range. The average IV is 22.5 on here. Its special defense is outstanding. Very cool, very cool. Better than average? Blech. Blech. So all middling. No. Outstanding attack, though. That could be worth writing home about. Average ability. Average Magikarp. Average Magikarp that is just impressive. No one likes this. No one wants this. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these Pokemon, because you can't Wonder Trade in these games. There's not really much to do with them at this point. I guess I just need to go through and release them. You know, I brought these eggs. I brought these Pokemon out of their eggs and into this world, and I'll just take them out of it. Yeah, we'll destroy the local environments by releasing them. I've always wanted to do that. It's on the old bucket list. Okay, that one was pretty good, but I think we can do better. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Just get 4 more eggs and then fly back. I mean, this is a much better system. I wasn't doing this with Trico because I didn't know about it, but then I saw it in a video. Yeah, I saw it in a video. What a Pacific long, yeah, just maroon them out at sea. I mean, the Magikarp would probably be fine. Magikarp would be deposited into their natural environment, so to speak. Their natural habit, they would flourish in their natural environment. Come on out, daycare man. Come on out. I mean, they love it. They love it. Corsola famously said that Corsola love it when Magikarp brush against them in the sea. They love the feeling of Magikarp scales up against their Corsolals. Their little limbs. Their Corsa limbs, if you will. Who doesn't? I mean, I don't like touching fish. It's probably my least favorite part of actually going fishing is because I always toss them back. If I somehow actually get something on the line, I pretty unilaterally toss them back. But touching the fish and letting that happen, don't like at all. It's a very negative sensation for me. This friend I had a fish glove that was like ideal for getting the fish off of there. I probably need some fishing gloves if I'm gonna continue the habit. Well, if I say habit, I haven't been in like a year, but it hasn't been summer in like a year, so I would say the time is nigh for some fishing. And I mean, even if you don't fish, you know, just spending some time like sitting out at the lake, sitting out by the pond is beautiful, especially with friends. It's lovely. It's incredible. It's some of the most fun you can have. Surrounded by beauty. That pool of Magikarp. Oh, gross. Well, you know, teach their own. Teach their own, I suppose. So, I don't know. I do not. Magikarp are also not real, unfortunately. I wish they were. I mean, it is just a fish, but you know that they say that Magikarp can bounce over a mountain. The greatest Magikarp can flop higher than a mountain. It can flop into outer space. This is famously portrayed on the Pokemon Journeys anime. It's quite lovely. Oh no. 14 speed is not what we want. We need these Magikarp to have a 15 in speed. Otherwise, they're just not tenable. This is going to be the Magikarp. You know, at any point in time, a shiny could appear. This is like shiny hunting in many ways. This is, in many ways, a form of shiny hunting. There we go. There's that 15. I think Magikarp has one of... Oh, and it's got a brilliant Gen 3 sprite. It just looks great. It looks wonderful. It looks magnificent. I think we're going to do EQ. It said Rock Slide. Does it actually? No, it's not Rock Slide. It gets Hidden Power Rock, I think. Earthquake for sure. What moves do you get? What moves? Oh, Rest could be good. Ooh, Body Slam could be big. Body Slam for some paralysis. Body Slam Gyarados could be huge. We just need, like, physical smashers. Just I like Body Slam. Well, because it has the paralysis chance. And I don't really want to use a recoil move in the pyramid, if possible. Dragon Dance, EQ. Man, would I dare to try for a hidden power? We could try doing hidden power. I've never actually, like, I got a hidden power mon, like, I like calced it right one time. I got an Amoonguss. I still have it. I have it on my home because I transferred it up, but in X and Y, I got an Amoonguss with hidden power ice, which I was quite pleased with. I was extremely impressed with myself to get the correct hidden power on an actual Pokemon. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna take these Magikarp. I've never gone for hidden power, and you have to do, like, complicated IV stuff to get their hidden powers correct. But I think we would want, like, either hidden power rock, or, oh, but classically you want hidden power flying, so we can have an actual flying type move. Hi, youngster. Yes, they call me the youngster. Ooh, bad Magikarp. You're getting released, I fear. Quite impressive. Whoa! Its HP is flawless and it's quite impressive? Ooh, I like that. Hidden Power Ghost on Hitmonchan. That's sick. And it's so cool using Hitmonchan, too. Okay. So it said quite impressive, which is in the upper tier. And then its HP was flawless. I mean, I think that's this one might be it. Like... Wait, which one was that? Was that number 2? It's... Oh, damn it. It's gentle, though. I don't know. I mean, that is, like... It's quite impressive. It's HP. It's flawless. It's a thing of perfection. Outstanding defense. Very nice, very nice. Better than average. No, not good, not good. I mean, that's just unlucky. I mean, so when you're using the Everstone in this game, it's a 50-50 if you get the ability you're looking for. Gentle isn't bad, though, because it is... it's just neutral, I think. I think Gentle just means it's a neutral ability. Oh, most unfortunate. Is there a hidden power checker in this game? NPC that checks hidden power. Pokemon Emerald. Does this exist? Why did it do that? It's plus. Oh, I don't want that. Damn, no one in Emerald that tells you hidden power type. Oh, maybe I accidentally threw a period in there. I assume, I guess Gentle is... Let's see. Pokemon, Gentle, Nature. Oh, damn, it is. Okay, that's not great, actually. I think we kind of got rolled on that one. I don't want special defense. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe it's like, I don't know. There's so many. There's like Docile, Quirky, that don't do anything. Careful. Quirky. Or not careful. Quirky, Bashful, Docile, Hardy, and Serious. All right, let's roll another. Let's roll another 4. Damn, that one with Gentle was, oh, so it was close to exactly what I sought. I learned that in you can actually like farm hidden power TMs, because in it's difficult to get a pickup Pokemon in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but if you send over a pickup Mon to Fire Red or Leaf Green, the pickup table in that game is a 5% chance of giving you a hidden power TM. And you just get a bunch of berries also, which is kind of cool. We have a 5% chance of getting Nugget, PP Up, Rare Candy, or a Hidden Power TM specifically. So I could send over 5 Zigzagoons to Fire Red, Leaf Green, Fire Red. I don't know why I keep saying the whole thing. Catch 5 Zigzagoons. Send them to my Fire Red copy. And then I could just hatch the eggs over there. Well, that wouldn't really make any sense. Oh, that's true. I could just do Meowth. Yeah, I could just catch 5 Meowth. I probably won't... I don't know. Is that even important to me? I'd trade the Zigzagoon over for the Pokédex entry. But I'm trying to do the National Dex in Emerald. We're gonna... one of these days, we're gonna complete the National Dex in Emerald, even though... I think Gen 3's Pokédex is, like... Probably... You can challenge me on this, but I think it is the hardest one to complete, just like by the books. Just to do like the correct quote unquote way, I think is probably the hardest. Because you need the bonus disc from Japanese Coliseum, or have done one of the special Celebi events, which are like 20 years old at this point. You need to beat Coliseum like properly to get that Ho-Oh. XD for Lugia. And then... What is it? I mean, it's just Celebi and Deoxys are the only ones that are... technically not include... Or, like, technically no way to get anymore. But, well, no, Celebi's fine. It's just Deoxys. Deoxys is the only one that there's, like, not, like, a physical thing for. But, I mean, people have saved those distribution carts. And the Deoxys event is very well archived at this point. I mean, like, I've used it. I've used it for footage. You can just do, like, an event injector. 3 playthroughs of Emerald for the Johto starters. Oh, you could also... You could get them in Coliseum. I have Meganium right now in Coliseum. I just need to beat the game so I can transfer it over. It is still kind of a mess to finish Coliseum and get all 3 of the Pokemon. You have no room for it. So sad. So sad. So sad. So freaking sad. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, I think that, I don't know, there's enough people that don't like Coliseum just like as a resource is like slightly more accessible because I don't think people like that game as much. It's a little rougher around the edges than XD, but it's still, I mean, it's like we're like easily in the, I mean, we can just look it up. Like that's like easily in the territory of $100, I'm guessing. It's kind of expensive just for a game that you're getting Pokemon off of. I'm hitting up my old goat price charting. Pokemon Coliseum. Check it out. Love price charting. Okay, where are you? Pokemon Coliseum. For the GameCube. See, it says on here 122 for loose price. I mean, that's still really bad, but like, yeah, it's not Emerald. I will say it's not Emerald. Yeah, let's look at XD. While we're on the website, Pokemon XD. Ooh, complete in box seems to be going for a little more than 200. And then, I mean, you know, with these GameCube games, I hate buying them loose. I don't know why the boxes have to be so expensive, but like these tiny little discs that get scratched so easily, buying them without the discs is just like, it's just asking to break something I paid a lot of money for. So I'm usually a complete in-box purchaser. And they're good games, and you know, I mean, it's like it's Pokemon's own problem that they won't reprint them. Just get some tiny plastic container. Well, good. They were doing their due diligence. Yeah, it's weird having the disc for these games out of the box. I mean, it's like slightly different with the cartridges because it's like, especially like Game Boy games did not have the solid cartridge box. I've got like, I mean, this was just so clearly made to be like broken down. Like I've got the, like, I mean, this is like this is the insert for the Ruby box on this Japanese copy. I mean, this is like just essentially like a cardboard skeleton that like kept it from rattling around inside of the box. Very, very nice. I mean, it's really cool to hold in here. And yeah, I definitely treasure all mine as well. Got the manual as well. They got these little, I mean, look at that. That's just, oh, so cool. Yeah, people are freaks about it, unfortunately, as well. And you're like I get so mad at like listings for one, like listings for games that are like they're like just the box. They mess up like the search. They frequently, if not always, mess up the search results for the actual game. And it makes me really, really angry. And then there's like, okay, guys, $40 for a box. Just because the game is expensive doesn't make the box expensive. It's not like a percentage thing. It's still a box. Come on. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The Coliseum and XD hate is surprising to me, given I think they did a lot for the series, and it's like they showed it's like Pokemon can be all sorts of different ways. You can imagine it. I feel like those games did a lot for like my imagination with this series. Like I mean, it lets you see it in like a completely different light. You're playing as a completely different type of character, and it fosters imagination. I think it is in their best interest to do like new settings rather than just like a new coat of paint. And I think the games that do that particularly well are Mystery Dungeon, because it's like, I mean, like we're on a rescue team, but the scenarios are pretty like pretty all over the place in those games, and the stories Get pretty involved. All right, now we go. Now we go. Animation's so good. Yeah, they're making allusions to crime and general seediness and like, hey kid, I'm not telling if you aren't. Ha, ha, ha. Stuff like that. It's awesome. It's be bad for their image. But I mean, it's a game that exists, and they always shout it out like on its anniversary. It's like, okay, like what am I to you? Like just like a prop? Like Golbat animation. You know what did not peak though? What is the one of the only blemishes on those games is how Crobat looks. Crobat is so disgusting. Ooh, we just I think this one could be it. Jolly with an outstanding in speed. This one could be the one. It needs to have a good attack stat. It really needs a good attack stat. Shush, I love Crobat. He's so disgusting in the GameCube games. Oh my goodness, that face. That face. He's not allowed to kiss me, I'll say that much. Yeah, they should keep doing stuff with Looker. They should keep doing stuff with Looker. Looker's a fun character. Looker is fun. Alright, I'll check out the last one, just to be safe. Average ability. Eh. Okay. Let's review this one real quick. Quite impressive overall. Hi, hey Wes, what's up? With an outstanding speed. I mean, I think this is the one. Quite impressive overall is an average of 22.5 across the board. Very nice blue discus. Okay, I believe it was the third one. Yes, this one was sixes. It's pretty good. I'm gonna move it somewhere where I don't get it confused with all the other ones. Here you go. Right here is fine. There is Sploink. Good job, Sploink. So what's the whole team you trying to build? We're trying to do a flying squad for Battle Pyramid. Battle Pyramid flying only, currently. It's gonna be Gyarados, Jumpluff, and Pidgeot. Okay, so this is that. All right, so we actually, I'm gonna use that one. That one is like good enough. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go catch some Pokemon in Fire Red. Get some team members together. This is largely happening in Emerald, so I'm not switching the category because that would be silly. But why Pidgeot over a beloved Tailo? No reason, honestly. I thought it would be fun to use Pidgeot. I did not, the thought didn't occur to me, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna swap these games out. I don't know. I guess I don't know which one I like more. They're both quite good. IMO. What hardware are you using there? I am using the Epilogue GB operator. It is a card flasher and capture card for Game Boy Advance games. Take a hit. Well, I mean, you throw counter on there. Tank a hit into counter. I mean, that's just free money right there. Okay. I have this timid Skiploom right now that could be, I mean, Who's gonna say no to a timid Skiploom? I mean, it's just so good. It's timid. It's plus speed, minus attack. This one actually might be perfect. This is a timid Skiploom. Skiploom's not using Skiploom. I mean, Skiploom is like a disruptor in many ways. You know, like it's setting poison. It's using leech seed. Unfortunately, though, we are gonna have to breed it. So, because I want leech seed on it, and then I want yeah, it's awesome. Just so sweet. I want leech seed. So this thing is actually good to go. We will move the timid one over to emerald. And then what is the... I need a Pidgey. I just go catch any Pidgey, really, on the first route. Let me look at my chart again. What do we still need? Oh, I need a Scyther as well. We need to go get a Scyther. So we're going to take a quick trip to the Safari Zone. But they have this thing called Safari Week that they do every year. That is like, it's like a shiny hunting event. Or Safari Week. Safari Week, I hope I said Safari Week. Safari Week, it's like shiny hunting the Safari Zone for a whole week. I just think it'd be fun to do it this year. To participate in the activities. I know, just a quick trip. Just a quick trip. It'd be fun. Now, I think I do agree with you that the people who are like I don't know, like the people who are posting about Safari Week, they've got like 10 Game Boys set up or something, or like the quad screen loadout, which is great. It's good for hunting. I don't have any hardware like that. It's nice to just be in the Safari Zone, at the very least. I have seen a shiny in the Safari Zone, and it did flee. It's an old Drumish classic. Legend of Hoot Hoot. I mean, the thing is, like, scary to me is, like, when people have, like, the multi-display set up, when they're, like, casting 4 Game Boys at once. I'm like, damn, that's so cool. How are you doing that? I've just got my one little thingy. Bothering me in my eye. I know, but have you seen those things where it's like they'll have a controller that like controls them all at once? I think that's really cool. Don't know about doing that much either, but really, really cool stuff. I am a one Game Boy at a time fan. But if I had one of those controllers, if I had that technology, if we had the technology, maybe I would go to the next level. No, 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 no. Damn. There's at least 2 people I follow that have like because there was this one guy, his name is on his yeah, you got to do some pretty heavy modding like that one. There's this guy I know on Twitch. I mean, he just does content. He's on. His name is Professor Rex. He's posted about on Twitter. He's got like a setup where he can like control like 10, 20 GameCubes at once with one controller. I have 2 Ultra Balls. This better work. This better work. Okay. Okay. Gotta drop poison powder on here. And if you can control that many GameCubes, then you can just load... Well, I guess you need a bunch of Game Boy players in that case, but... The technology exists, and you can... I don't know how to do it with real, but you can do it. Vaguely, vaguely. Wow. Okay, she's found it multiple times. I used to be an enjoyer. I don't know. She's cool. She's cool. She's cool. The Great Hunt for Yanma though. That's like Captain Ahab stuff right there. It's kind of awesome. Ahab, is it Ahab? All the lit heads gonna come after me for saying Ahab. It sounds like it should be Ahab to me. All right, come on, Pidgey. Oh yeah. You know, I didn't. I'm glad that you said it, cause that's what I'm thinking. Like, this is not like that. That's what I'm like. I'm like, this is not like that. This is not like that at all. This is not like that at all. Okay, we need. I've got a lot of money. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so this one will be pretty tough, I think. We have to get a... Well, I guess we just have to get a Scyther, and then we can breed for the... We can put it with the Ditto to get the female Scyther. Just where do you get Scyther? I grew up as a kid playing Leaf Green. And... I did not have access to Scyther in my Safari Zone. Okay, in the center area... Area 2, I don't know which one Area 2 is. Oh, wait, this is red, blue, yellow. Area 1 has Scyther in it, but it's 1%. We need to go to... In the center area, Fire Red, 4%, 1%. Where to get Scyther and Fire Red? I guess I could buy it. Oh, wait, I should just go buy it. Well, Safari Zone is fun, though. Fire Red is more expensive in Leaf Green than Fire Red. I did not, and now I do. That's cool. How much is it? What's the difference? Game Corner has Scyther, but this is so much more fun. It's so much more silly. I mean, it's Safari Week every week if you just go in the Safari Zone. I mean, look at these eggs. Look at these eggs already. I mean, that's just beautiful. That's just beautiful right there. It's wonderful and beautiful. I mean, look at Nidoram. Never want to play Voltorb Flip ever again. It's a really fun game when you're like, oh, see, look how easy this is. Look at how easy of a game this is. Oh, what's up, Commangos? Howdy, howdy. Damn. Damn. Life has been unkind to me. Till it's complete BS. It's a no-good game for cheaters. Liars and hackers and cheaters and cheats. Oh, Parasect. That's another big player. Parasect's another big one. Everybody loves Parasect. It's one of the best Pokemon. But you got Porygon out of it. I mean, that's I think that's worth writing home about. Look at these eggs. Look at these eggs. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful and nice. They're the best of friends. Stash Brothers, best of friends. Red Stash hits blue Stash hair on end. Boom bassa boom festival. Boom bassa boom festival. Oh, that's really, yeah. That's really, really cool. The nipping and Voltorb flip is kind of awesome. Some big Worcester activity right there. Wow. Who would have guessed? Well, how much is Scyther? How much does Scyther cost? Maybe it is worth it. Oh, but there's Scyther! There it is! There it is! There it is! Damn. Damn. There it is! There it is! And it was gone as soon as it appeared. It's real! It's real! Yeah, Safari's Safari Ball Scyther is much cooler than a Pokeball Scyther. But I am, like, probably taking this. I mean, we want to get, like, egg moves on it and stuff, right? What are Scyther's egg moves? That is really expensive. Am I about to go gamble? Because I don't have the money for them. Sport Ball Scyther. I think you're speaking my language. That bug catching video. I'm gonna make that that bug catching contest video this month for in June for real, for real. Silverwind is an egg move. Easy money we grind. You're absolutely right. Okay, I agree. I agree. Silverwind is probably an essential in this gen. By breeding, we get Silverwind. Its moves are not awesome. So Silverwind will be its big bug move. Ooh, Steel Wing. Steel Wing could be really cool. I'm gonna look. What is? This is not what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna look at Smogon's page for Scizor. Let's see. Swords Dance, Silverwind, Hidden Power, Rock, and Agility. That's interesting. Swords Dance is cool. I like Hidden Power also. Silverwind is, yeah, everyone is saying you must use Silverwind. I think Silverwind Steel Wing is a good option for the pyramid. I wish it had Roost in this gen. I know Roost doesn't exist yet, but it would be really funny if they just gave it to him for me. Because some sort of recovery would be really nice. Oh, there he is. There he is! There he is! There it is! Duh, it's a bad game that lies. Are you gonna keep lying? Damn you, Scyther. Oh no, he responded negatively to my aggression. He could smell my anger, I think. It could sense rage in my heart. I must quiet my heart. I must remove the negative emotions. Just Chuck. We gotta get Chuck in here. I don't know. I don't really. I just put whatever I want for those because I don't really get stream tags. I don't think they do anything except like are just like more titles. Like I've seen really good funny ones like people playing games. Their tags are like falconry, bronze smithing. I don't know. I think. I mean, I'm glad they changed it to with tags, where you can just put whatever you want. Oh, Chansey. I mean, I can't not try and catch a Chansey. Oh, default dancing Sonic, just like from the movie. Very nice, very nice. Chansey, you suck. Maybe this is a lucky egg, Chansey. Well, that would have been nice. Gaslighting. I can make... gaslighting is a great tag. Oh, this is officially a gaslighting stream. I think I actually... I mean, I might have already caught Scyther. Like, I might have grinded out the Safari Zone. It's still... I would like... I mean, I'm already here. I've been, like, going head-to-head with Scyther. I want to catch it. I want to get one of these... One of these buggy bugs. I don't want to need a Nidoran. Yeah, you can't have too many Scythers. That's physically impossible. So, Gatekeeper and Girl Boss. Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss. We got two... We got two people in a room... Two people in a room together just telling each other, exactly, exactly. Exactly. Shadow Scyther. What does Shadow Scyther bring to the table? It gets... Oh, wow. Actually, I kind of want it. This is so dumb. It would actually be the perfect Scyther. It knows Morning Sun. It has a recovery move. It is the only Scyther that knows a healing, like just a straight healing move. That would be evil. Oh my god. It is evil. Damn it. I want that so bad. It has, when you purify it, when you purify the XD Scyther, it has Morning Sun, Razor Wind, Silver Wind, and Slash. So, like, there's the egg move. There's, like, so it has Silver Wind and Morning Sun, and I could just slap on Steel Wing and, I mean, honestly, keep Slash? What's wrong with that? Damn. Damn, that is so sad. I mean, my copy of XD is, like, I was gonna finish it just to get Pokemon. Where am I in that game? Girl Keep, Gas Boss, Gate Light. Gate Light. Let's get some Gate Light out here, folks. Man, I want the Morning Sun. The Morning Sun Scyther. We're not playing through all the way through XD, though. I refuse. Coliseum is enough. I can't believe there's a Morning Sun Scyther, though. That's, like, largely battle ready. It is, you're right. I want it very badly. Okay, where in XD is it? Where... It is very far. It is one of the last Shadow Pokemon. I am not doing this. This is not happening. It is fairly close to the end. I think it is on the City Dark Isle. Do not want it. Man, I want it. I want it. I want it real bad. That's just too much. I don't have enough time in the day to sit through those animations. I don't... Okay, yeah, just a quick speed run. I fear that my save is currently at, like... Oh, I did not mean to throw a rock at you, Nidorino. I'm so sorry. He's pissed. He's pissed. I'm trying to remember. I was, like, doing, like, a slow, long play of it where I purified everything as I went, and I was, like, grinding up and down the battle, Mount Battle. I mean, so I made it to Mount Battle. I think I had done the first lab and gotten, Oh, Oh, I played up to Shadow Togepi, actually. I played up to the, um, yeah, because I did that video on Shadow Togepi. I have played it up until Shadow Togepi, which is after the Cipher Key layer, I think. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I thought that one was awesome, and it really didn't hit the algorithm for some reason, but it was sicko. I mean, it was goofy, it was good, everything was hitting. It was when I got to do it with that was the first like video I fully did with a friend on mic in the Pokemon era of Drew. It was very fun. I got to do sales pitches for this thing. Very silly. Okay. I grow exhausted of this. We'll save it for Safari Week. I know, I know. I'm just like I came in here, I didn't know that I had caught Scyther. I got one very early, and then I was like, oh, I have Scyther, but now I'm just raging against the machine, kind of. The machine of Scyther. Just gonna sell it on. Okay, how do we get Silverwind on Scyther? That's the one big move we need to put on it, and then I'm not doing the XD one. Like, I have a ton we have a ton Pokemon stuff going on. I have so many like latent plans in the work. Kay and I are trying to get a video finished by this Friday. Butterfree or Beautifly? Okay, that works for me. I don't know why I'm just running around the town right now. No, you can't pass Morning Sun down, but you can reset for you can reset the Shadow Pokemon, so it would just be like soft resetting for a Legendary. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. It's quirky. It's got Swarm. It's got really bad moves, but it's fine. It's fine. But that's the thing, is that the XD Scyther comes with Silverwind. Can you believe that? It has Morning Sun and Silverwind. It's amazing. Yeah, the RSC bugs. We're gonna do that. And Venomoth, apparently. Are there any other I mean, that one's really cool because usually it's like Charm or Refresh or something. But getting what is essentially Roost on Scizor before Roost existed is unreal. It is unreal. I might like experiment with that like on Gen 3 OU on Showdown. Okay, so we have Silverwind. Does anyone have any like pressing thoughts on either counter or reversal? I think both of those could be like workable moves. Counter is on a move tutor, which is nice. Double edge is on a move tutor. I don't know if I really want double edge though. Reversal maybe. I agree. Probably want to steel attack. Well, I'm just gonna do steel wing. I think all the pundits are saying hit him with a steel wing. I mean, really just anything. Like I just am wanting some big damage, and I think Scizor can take a hit as long as it's on a fire type move. I'm leaning away from boosting moves like Swords Dance because does the pyramid Iron Head doesn't exist in this gen. The pyramid is like a bunch of like it's all single encounters. So like we need stuff that can just like blow something away. Like, well, I mean, Swords Dance would be really good against actually Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is perfect because it's Battle Frontier nonsense. Yeah, yeah, 1,000,000%. I think Aerial Ace is the game here. Aerial Ace, Steel Wing, Silver Wind, and then I mean, just reversal is a mix-up. It's a fighting type move. The only other fighting type moves it gets are Rock Smash and Counter. I think reversal is like it's like a last ditch effort. Like let's squeeze out some big damage from Scizor. Actually, let's do rest. Let's do rest. You're right about that. Okay. So we're gonna grab you. Gonna grab you. I would do Baton Pass Sword Stance actually like 100% if it wasn't specifically for the Battle Pyramid. What did you breeding? Battle Baton Pass. Oh, could also do. These are all such good. These are all such good options. I mean, the most balanced thing to me for like what I am building this for, it sounds like the 3 attacking moves and then rest. So just getting Silver Wind on it, teaching it Steel Wing and Aerial Ace, like Chansey and stuff. Yeah, the issue with the boss of the Battle Pyramid is the 3 Reggies, which is well actually with Steel Wing this thing's kind of, I mean, it's kind of good against everything it needs to be. Like I guess it could stand to do some damage to Registeel, but I don't think Scizor can do anything to Registeel, and that's just Scizor being Scizor. Scizor is on a team with Breloom, and I think Breloom is going to do a ton of work. Everybody loves Breloom. Man, I really do wish there's so many options. There are. I mean, this is my favorite part of favorite. My favorite part is doing the Why not bring Moltres? Because I have the teams have already been submitted. It is this is for a special Chansey will be dealt with. Trust that Chansey will be dealt with. Breloom will deal with Chansey. These teams have been submitted to something that I cannot speak on right now. It'll be very exciting. Mark your calendars for July 5th. That is when you will see the culmination of what we are doing here. But until then, we are just making some Battle Pyramid teams, okay? Battle Pyramid teams majorly coming together. The issue, well, actually, can it just learn Sleep Talk? If it can learn Sleep Talk, I'm not, like, discarding it, but I don't think it can. Oh, no, wait, it can. It's a tutor, yes. I don't think I've used it on anything else either. Rest, Sleep Talk. I'm gonna look at the item pool for the Battle Pyramid, because the big issue, I don't know, for me is getting it awake. Like I always get messed up by Sleep Talk sets. I mean, the great thing about this with the Battle Pyramid is that we can get Lumberries relatively easily, and even Chesto Berries. Well, the Chesto Berry less good than Lumberries, but like Snore, big Snore plays. No, I agree with you. I feel like Rest Talk is scary when it's on a Pokemon like Dondozo, but I don't play like Dondozos. I mean, I kind of like in this setting as just like as a healing move. Like it just healing it back up, and then if I get a Lumberry on it, like it's just ready to go immediately. And there's full restores. There's Terrapago's sleep to Terrapago's is so strong. I'm not like super closely following VGC, but I know how strong Terrapagos is. At the very least, he is a strong Pokemon. That turtle packs a punch. Okay. Well, one thing or another, we definitely need to get the Silverwind. Getting Silverwind is gonna be such a freaking chore. But let's get the Scyther out. Because you gotta level up one of those Oh wait, I have 2 Scythers? What do you know? I've got 2 Scythers. Oh wow, and it's Jolly. Jolly Scizor? Could be big. Could be big. What do you have? You're quirky. I'm gonna take the Jolly one. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then what else do we need? The only other Pokemon I have on here is a Dodrio. We need to get a... Which I already have, Naive, I don't think that's good. I really like Dodrio in Gen 3. F you to Amoonguss. Awesome. Awesome. I like Terapagos and I like Amoonguss. I hate it when they fight, but that's awesome. Heracross. Heracross is a pretty sicko Pokemon. It's pretty sicko. Here's Blissey. Here's your favorite. It's Blissey. I fear I used the Steel Wing TM on Pidgeot in this game. So I do not have access to Steel Wing. Okay. Okay, well that should be all. I'm gonna boot up the GameCube, and so we can trade these Pokemon over. And then we'll have everybody sort of in position after that. Oh, wait. Go upstairs and save. Do not pay attention to the man in the green over there on the left. I know I know what I have my own devices. Okay. Let's see here. Go to... It's a secret. Yep. Okay. Ooh, going to take a moment to get set up. And, I'm just gonna pop it in the Game Boy player so that the trade is on screen. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I can trade. I have the National Dex, and, I have Entei in Fire Red, so this should be a passable trade. What do you mean always the fear of trading in Gen 3? What's wrong with it? It's awesome. Everybody loves getting all the cords out and stuff. Wow. Got my Wave Bird. Made a big investment in a Wave Bird. No more cords for me. Oh yeah. I mean, you really gotta grind it out in Fire Red and Leaf Green to get to Let's send him some Tricos. Send me some Tricos. That is. Is this the quirky one? Is this the one? Yes, it is. Okay. Do not lose that one Trico. Okay, I think we just have 2. Can Fire Red trade to Emerald with the wireless adapters? I guess I could do that. Oh yeah. Give him a mark. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's why they have those. I'm just so used to not being able to use them. I have them. I should like set that up. Okay, you're getting a heart because you're goated. Oh, wait. Why is it working? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna get... Did it not? I guess I must not have saved, but it's not like we did anything. Oh, wait a minute. I had that Pidgey. Damn it. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna get my... I'm gonna get the Pidgeot I already had. So I think... What does that mean? We need, Oh, we gotta get all the items off of here. I was not careful about this. Bag... Okay, Skiploom, good to go. Pidgeot, good to go. And Scyther, good to go. Yeah, we definitely want the Jolly one, for sure. Yeah, no secret green guy for Emerald, I fear. Because I already did it. I already did the whole Deoxys thing, I think. I had to, you know, the stakes were high. Okay, I need to get another Trico on here. Well, I guess I should be using the wireless, but I already had the cord plugged in, and you know, it's all good to go because I was playing on Ruby. So I'm just gonna finish the job. Trade center. It's really cool that like even back on the you had to like use like the wireless adapters for it, but they had like a union room in Gen 3, the way that it sort of looked in Gen 4. Cuz like I really associate the union room with Gen 4. Like I was in there all the time as a kid. They were always trading and mixing records and saying hi and battling and stuff. It's cool. Yeah, this trade is gonna be okay. Boom, 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 boom. God, I love these animations. I mean, I know they still do them. They're still good. I just, in general, these are beloved animations when they like show the Pokemon like flying around in the wireless space. They're awesome. Ooh, I love that animation. Oh, that was odd. That was awesome. Ooh, that's odd. Just like Will Smith once said. Whew. What I do not miss, though, is how long it takes to do individual trades and do transferring and stuff. Okay. Number 2. Yes, these trades are okay. I mean, it is very charming, but it's like to do like because to get all of the Hoenn Pokemon into Fire Red and Leaf Green, you have to at least trade the base forms of all of the Hoenn Pokemon. I think probably like the ideal game to complete the Gen 3 Pokédex on is Emerald, just because it's probably the fewest trades if I had to guess. Okay. Awesome. Alright, and then finally we get Scyther for the big Scizor plays. I'm gonna need a metal coat also. Where do you get a metal coat? Who's got a metal coat for me? Definitely gonna have to look that up. Okay. Metal coat. I've never really got metal coat like as an item. Is it just like a roll of metal film that is like supposed to be melted down? In Scarlet and Violet, it's like you like take the lid off of it, but I thought it was like, oh, so it's like a canister. Okay, where do I get it in Emerald? Held by Wild Magnemite and Wild Magneton. 5% chance. You get one for free though at Memorial Pillar because that guy with the Steelix. Well, I like Scyther's stance in this game. Man, I modded my Game Boy Advance to have like a backlight in it. Like it has a very powerful screen. I have the IPS version 3 in it, but it eats up double A's like nobody's business. This thing runs through double A's now. I gotta get one of those like rechargeable USB-C ones. Okay, and then with that, we've got, I think, everybody we need. I think that's probably what we're going to call it as well. So, but now, these are the last 3 guys we need to grind on. I'd probably level them off stream, honestly, because I'd like to get into the challenge. I'd like to get into the various runs. An ITA screen. Why don't you, you know, it's a hot market. What's the draw on the ITA screen? Oh, do you want an SP? I mean, what is does the ITA offer anything over the IPS? Does the OG? I mean, gotta get an IPS. Gotta get an IPS. I cannot recommend the IPS enough. Seth, that is great news because we're done. We're getting off. We're done for today. It's not great news that you're leaving, but we are closing. We're closing tonight. Get your last cast in here, folks, because we're about to be off. But yeah, that was pretty great. Pretty great stuff today, I would say. Just need to make sure that the game's saved. Oh wait, hell yeah, really. Oh, cool. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so with these 3 things, I am gonna have to get like probably the one big task we have left is getting. I don't actually know. I don't really know anything about Pidgeot in like in a more serious context. I just thought it would be fun to try and build one. Pidgeot is unfortunately an NU Pokemon, even in Gen 3. It doesn't seem to have any egg moves, though. It uses Double Edge, Aerial Ace, Steel Wing, Quick Attack. Oh, it's good that this one has Steel Wing. It's a choice user. Could be big. Oh, excellent work. Excellent work, Sherlock. Toxic. Toxic would be kind of cool. Quick Attack. It uses Quick Attack. That's a sad sign. Okay, next time we will, I think, get Scyther together. I think that'll be probably the most interesting thing. Oh, I also have to get a Shroomish. I need to get a Shroomish. So apparently in Gen 3, if you can like get around like certain level issues. So if I get another Shroomish to go with my Breloom knows Spore. If I get a second Shroomish or Breloom that also knows Spore and breed them together, I will start getting Shroomishes. If both of the parents know a move that the child can learn by level up, the child will learn it. And with Shroomish, that is great because it saves you like 50-something levels. And that means I can use Spore in level 50 battle format, which is really, really powerful. So that'll be really, really good. So that means I have to get a second Breloom. Which... yeah, it's extremely convenient. It also means you can get, like, Belly Drum Lanoon at level 50. Something I'm an enthusiast about right now. Yeah, just some helpful tech for some of those later level ups. I won't forget Kamangos. At one point in time, even Zacian used Quick Attack. But, you know, it seems like Zacian has kind of fallen off, and Zamazenta is Pog now. Linoon is so cool. That's what the so folks look forward to. Big video, the upcoming it's an egg move. Well, right, I think yeah, but Spore is not an egg move, unfortunately. I wish it was, because that would be very awesome and silly. Let's see, anybody doing like not Kaizo? I mean, Kaizo is fine. Kaizo is fine, but I don't know, like people just like I don't know, playing Emerald or playing Fire Red in this way. Have a good night, y'all. I think I'm just gonna send it. Look, big video upcoming on Friday. Should be awesome. I'm very excited about it. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a good one. Good night.